Just watch this real quick and then we'll talk.
Make it because it's so fast and easy, but is it really much different than just making some homemade? So throw in a tab of butter. I'm just using, got some of these left. Flour. Using a little bit of coconut flour, your heavy cream into there. And then you're just gonna add your cheeses. I like to add a little bit of paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and that's it. Couple ingredients. Read the back of mac and cheese. I found out even lately that Annie's is not even that great. There's some preservatives.
All right, so one of these is her homemade mac and cheese, as the ingredients would appear if you had to list them out like you do on food packaging. And the other one is Annie's mac and cheese, because she specifically mentioned that one. Just take a look. See if you can decide which one is which. But basically, she's demonizing one of these because it's not as good as the homemade, not as real of ingredients. Some preservatives, which apparently she thinks are bad, which preservatives are not bad. I'm not sure if people realize this, but you have to list out all of the ingredients, all of the sub-ingredients in everything that is in the food. So when you're making something, it might seem like, oh, if I were to list this out, it's so many fewer ingredients than this box mac and cheese, but it's not. The top one is hers. The bottom one is Annie's. I'm not saying one is better than the other because that's not the case, but how can you be demonizing one of these and saying one is superior when they look pretty much the same? So again, I just made a video about this when somebody was making homemade oat milk. Share your recipes. That is great, but why in the process do you have to be demonizing box mac and cheese, which, by the way, is more accessible, takes less time, and is more convenient? Also, the false dichotomy of you have to do either or. Sometimes if you have the time, you could make homemade. Sometimes if you don't have the time and you just want a quick dinner, you could use box. Like, to present it as either or you have to choose, or one way is better for your kids than another way, those are false dichotomies. Oh, it got worse too.
I think we can all agree, mac and cheese, it's not the healthiest thing we're going to feed our kids, but if we're going to feed it to our kids using real ingredients, definitely
both of those are real ingredients.
They're poisoning us. Just
all right, so she says use real ingredients, and also she says you're poisoning us, referring to the packaged products. So please tell me which one of these ingredients is poison, and how is one of these more real than the other one?
We don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Just for who cares. Now, listen, there's going to be those people out there, the registered dietitians that are like, there's no unhealthy foods. This was just about mac and cheese, but I can't say there's no unhealthy foods. Yes, there is. There's unhealthy shit they're feeding us.
Right, because one of these means that you don't give a shit. That makes sense. My dietitian friend here just created this bingo card not too long ago, and I already got a bingo.